So I have a lot of fun memories. One of my fun memories is the ability to make even the most chill and understanding senpais say, "What?" You traumatized Oliver senpai. Exactly, and that's the best part. So what happened last night was we played this game, and this game was like about trying to translate sayings from one culture to another. For example, and the Italian saying was using sheep's milk for your macaroni. And one of the guesses for this other one, I think this one was from Denmark. It was to grab your grandpa or grab a grandpa. What does it mean to grab a grandpa? And I had no idea. Oliver Sensei said, "So, this is what old people do when they lie down." And I said, "Oh, I get it. What do old people do when they lie down?" It's the way he put it. I thought he was giving me a hint. And so I said, "Well, old people die." And then Oliver Sensei said, "Doppio! Doppio! Doppio! Doppio!" The other funny part that I thought was really funny at the panel was when at the last second, the last question, Oliver Sensei asked, "What does it mean to eat the crumbs and leave nothing left?" And I tagged in Doom. And the crowd went wild. And Oliver Sensei was like, "Who are you?" I think the most surprising thing though is that Ren Zoto won with me on his team. Oh, you might be wondering, Doppio, you were on Ren's team. In the beginning, it was supposed to be Iluna, Ren and Aster, versus Exile, Doppio, Dropscythe, and Ver. And then Oliver Sensei was like, "Okay, so we're gonna have Iluna versus Exile." And I stood up and I said, "No way! We're gonna do talls versus smalls." And then staff was like, and then they switched to surround. The staff didn't plan it? No, I planned it. They are very accommodating. Yeah, I'm just glad that they were able to figure it out. You see, the thing is that every time I'm on stage, I make sure to be very entertaining and make sure everyone has a fun time. But also to cause a little bit of problems. Samsung probably, "Oh, it's Doppio's request." Exactly. You cannot refuse a Doppio request, right? You just cannot. If you are a staff member and you refuse a Doppio Dropscythe request, you have a bigger problem on your hands. Because I'll throw a tantrum. I'll be like, "Wah, no, I want to be talls versus smalls. No." So there was this one part during the tech check beforehand. You know, so everything has to like run really smooth. I remember one of the staff, we were like bantering a little bit here and there, and there was like a bunch of them who were like helping me out. And all of a sudden, they show me that they have a Doppio Pape. And I say, "Oh my god, you have a Doppio Pape!" Staff was like, "Yeah, I do." And I'm like, "Even though your Kamiyoshi is full Garovid?" She was like, "Yeah." And I said, "Will you step on the Pape?" They were like, "No." And so I left. I left the call. I turned off my computer. I got out. And then when I came back, they were like, "Oh, welcome back." And I was like, "Yeah, I hope that it didn't cause any trouble." And they were like, "Well, we have to start over the entire thing again because you left." And I was like, "Oh." The meet and greet was really funny. So one thing that I always like to do whenever I do a meet and greet is I also like to have the staff, because the staff is like listening in, right? There was this one part I was talking to a sidekick. Sidekick was absolutely flabbergasted. They had nothing in their brain. And I remember, I think I said something about like, "Oh, Thank goodness we have eyes. And then the sidekick was like, yeah. If the sidekick did not have any eyes, they would not be able to watch VTubers. So thank goodness for eyes. And I said, yeah, 3 cheers for eyes. And staff didn't cheer, and I called them out, and I was like, oh, apparently staff isn't a fan of eyes. And the staff was like, oh. Sidekicks, please tell me, did you have any stories that you wanted to tell me? Do you have any stories, sidekicks? I hope that you had a lot of fun with your scythe cult. Did you make a summoning circle? A lot of you guys are like, yo, the sidekicks all met up and made a circle? I was like, I like circles! But then it kind of made me think, oh my god, the sidekicks are all sitting around in a circle? I hope they're not making a cult and doing one of those summoning rituals again. All holding hands, spinning around in a circle saying, what a dopey guy, what a dopey guy, what a dopey guy. All waiting to see me just appear in the middle. Did you creep out the other Nijisanji fans? We found an arcane. Oh, we had Boba together. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. We subconsciously make circles, to be honest. The pictures were cute. Oh, that's awesome. I should check them out on Twitter later. Sidekicks are well behaved in public, unlike the Oshi. What do you mean?